Hello, bonjour, on a surprisingly sunny Sunday, just outside Marseillan. When I was thinking about what to video this week, it came to mind that I haven't really very well explained who I'm really wanting to talk to on my little channel. Anyway, here I go, trying to put it in a rather large nutshell, which I thought was quite appropriate considering it's well into autumn now. First and foremost, I'd like to connect with anyone who may be solo and who may be feeling like perhaps they're drifting, not sure of themselves, or even feeling a little bit low. Having been through a few rough years myself due to separation and subsequently grief, I really want to get the message through that things can get so much better. I also hope to encourage everyone to actively get out and about as part of the essentials of keeping mind and body healthy. As I often say, I consider myself very fortunate to live somewhere with lots of sunshine, amazing places to see and to travel to close by. And as I've previously mentioned several times, for me hiking is fundamental so that I commit to some exercise and getting me out in the beautiful surroundings that I have here. I realise that's not the case for everyone, and when it does rain, like it did very much last night, we had a humdinger of a storm during the night. The other thing that I personally find incredibly helpful is to have something creative to invest myself in. For me, that has now become twofold. One part is my art journaling, and now the filming and editing of this little YouTube channel. Along the way, I also hope to raise a smile or two with the ups and downs that I encounter as part of every life down here in Marseillan. This was certainly the case with one episode that started back in March and came to an end this week, which was the saga of my UK passport application, where I rode a roller coaster starting at the UK passport office via my local Mary council office, then onto the National Civil Registry in Nantes in France, and finally approaching the British Embassy in Marseille. It turns out that I was registered with a second different Christian name in France, and this would not be accepted to issue my new British passport. It actually got laughable when I was eventually told by the registry office in Nantes that I would have to apply and pay, on top of sending many documents, registered post, for a change of my Christian name in France that isn't actually even my Christian name. And at that point I almost gave up. It was actually a random suggestion by a young clerk in my local council office that I contact the British Embassy that got the whole thing sorted out. So a grand merci and a box of nougat is going to him this week. Anyway, time to get some fresh air now that the sunshine has returned after our big storm last night. So I thought I'd bring you to one of my favourite local spots. So I'll just get out of the car and I'd show you where I'm starting off from. This is actually the cycling route that goes from Marseillan to Sète along the étang de Thau. Let me show you. There we are. Blue sky has returned. It's just unbelievable how variable the weather is at the moment. There was heavy storms last night, and that's where we're headed. Getting close to the water's edge now of the étang de Thau. It's quite muddy, not surprisingly considering the amount of rain that we had yesterday. And there is Sète. Now, get to the crux of the matter now. This very pretty area is called La Belle Vue. There's the tree sculpture there. Don't know if you can see. Yes, you can see the oyster beds there, which the étang de Thau is famous for. I just wanted to show you this rather lovely view. Look, this is about a 10-minute drive from where I live. As I say, I count my lucky stars. And this is proof that getting out does you so much good. Because I was feeling a bit, not down, but a bit gloomy in my apartment this morning because my hike was not cancelled, but a lot of people pulled out, including the car share, because of the possibility of storms in the mountains, and I'm never a fan of that. There's the oyster beds. Oh, that view. Time for my picnic now. Where shall I go? Did see a stump back there. Oh look. That must be a seat made for Valerie for her lunch today. Bon appetit. So I've just stopped because some people were standing here. And we found some Coypus. There he is. J'ai jamais vu si proche, moi. I've reached the town of Mèze, which is the next town along the étang de Thau from Marseillan. I've done 5.97 kilometres because I parked outside Marseillan, and now I'm going to go and find the port. I don't know if you know these plants, they're rather spectacular. I'm going to have to put the name in the description. Really beautiful flowers. I've arrived at Marseillan port. Some very moody skies there. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Oh, okay, a bit of urban art. Eat a sardine. Oh, not so silly. God, you can get the view through the opening of the sardines. I quite like that. Maybe you can see it a bit better from the other side. There he is. It is a cute little port. And a bit like Marseillan, there's always Sunday strollers. We've got some historic information about the town here. I've mentioned, yeah, I showed you the jousting boats in Marseillan in another video. It's a massive tradition here, the jousting. Here's some historic pictures of the jousting boats. That's 1987. Oh, yeah, here's Ron. It's very pretty, isn't it? It's Saint-Tropez when I like to look at it from here. And this is the little boat that goes from Set to Mèze, or Mèze to Set. I've taken before. I think you can put your bike on it as well. Here's Mèze's collection of jousting boats. So basically they sit on these runs, and a jouster stands up there with his jousting pole. They go from opposite directions, pass each other in the middle, and it's the one that stays on board who is the winner. It's the end of the port. It looks like over Marseillan way. There's the palm trees. Just shows what sort of weather we have here. There's the boat there called Message. Looks like the boats are coming in. not forgetting that it's going to get dark an hour earlier, and I've got a feeling I might be walking home in the dark. And then on the way home it started to rain and it got wetter and wetter, and in my scurry to get back to the car I managed to lose my footage of my walk home. But I thought I'd leave this in just to show you the sort of thing that happens when you're learning about creating YouTube videos, and then we move on to a much brighter day. A little final stop on Tuesday morning at the end of Marseillan market, just to show you how beautiful the chrysanthemums are. Chrysanthemums in France are for All Saints' Day, for remembrance. They go on the graves. Mini cyclamens of all colours, and this is our famous Marianne in Marseillan, and you can see the explanation here. Here on this place was erected in 1878 the statue of Marianne, and it's listed as the first stone statue of the French Republic, which I think is totally amazing. There she is. La voila. So it's goodbye from Marianne, Marseillan and me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification button. Thank you. Bye for now.